pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. The Bulls will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Tulane's offense will take the field first. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Tulane to the line, facing second and short. Rides the back on the option, the give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. They'll try to run for it. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So the USF Bulls offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week.
There he goes! And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Let's talk for a second here about USF. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Tate. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind? And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. It's as if every play call with this guy, you've got the play that's called, and if that doesn't work, something that might even be more dangerous.
How nice is that as an offensive coordinator, right, Reese? You know that even if what you called isn't exactly going to work, this guy can just pull a rabbit out of the hat. He can go backyard football and just take off. Man, this guy is fun to watch.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He'll pull it on the read. Running into the open space. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. With the first down, they'll put it and play it from the 33. Leaves it with the running back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy. Through the rest. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Turner. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep. Not able to connect there.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And they're not on the same page there.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Tate. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Floating away. He'll pull it down and run. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. The Bulls are on the move. Give to the running back. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still...
Here we go.
Oh, that makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Motion from the back. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now improvising. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favor. Position here. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Working that left side now. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off play action. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it.
Hauls it in the 1st down and more. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown Bulls.
One of the the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do. That's right. You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Going to try to get it himself.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You can see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Sends it back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Daniels. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Hand off from the shotgun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They boot it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Bringing the heat. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Tate. Firing to the right, complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They'll run it from the gun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Hands it off. Pass to 45. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. The give is to Smith. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. About to start here in the second half. Tulane will kick it away.
14, Tulane, 3.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Bulls come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulls, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Tate. A little release to the back. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to fire. Skips away from pressure. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Tulane just a few inches away might take a shot on second down. Gives it on the option. At the 35, he's loose. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Green Wave hoping that huge run puts momentum on their side. Power football with the run. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your seats.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on second and short. They go to the ground. Creates a little room. Turning it on. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Man, is it nice to be able to hand the football to a guy that can break tackles, that can make something out of nothing. Just, it makes it so much easier on offense. You can hit that big play, the big home run. Just the ability to break tackles can make a back really special.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Tulane didn't start this drive with very good field position, but now they've got a chance to operate. They'll run it on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave. They'll try to get the two-point conversion here and make it a three-point game.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And I think a lot of people are going to go, why do you run the route short? You know, like you got to run that route into the end zone so when he catches it, he gets credit for the 2-point play. But they're stopped short, no points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid return, decent field position as he goes out of bounds at the 30. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this will be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms, in all the years, coaching, everything, you can't... You can't measure it, and the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. It'll be 3rd and long.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Tate. Takes the easy one to the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now... and down. Back to pass. Got the quick pass. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle, it's McLaughlin. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's McMillan. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17.
And the nice thing about late in the football game, when you have the lead, you kind of know the defense will get aggressive. You might get some man coverage. They get it to the receiver out wide. I love the run after the catch. He's got such playmaking.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Tate. It's complete to the right. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play.
Here we go.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area, but that's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping the run. This is a really big moment in this game.
And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Pocket breaking down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Oh, he missed it. No good. Still up by 5 after missing that chance to put a little padding on it, guys.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal.
It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this, it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skilled players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. There he goes. Into the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Florida. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this 4th quarter.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
He gets up to the 15-yard line as they're working their way away from their own end zone. Tulane now facing 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Here's the pressure. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. And they'll set up with a free kick from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Tulane right back to the line.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, they're after him. Working on the right. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs.
First and goal, Tulane.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Tulane with an opportunity on first and goal. He'll set up to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give as they work on that clock. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. The run from the shotgun. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. First play of the drive wants to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the grab. It's Barnes. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Powers through the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Reed. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man.